I'm a massive fan of Ennis.
Yeah, I know. I'm not so much.
Beats Crawford, Ennis. Smashes him to pieces.
Simon's a bit tired at the moment.
Crawford won't fight Ennis, he's too scared. Ennis takes care of Crawford inside 6 rounds.
No, I don't think he does.
I'm sorry, Lima, I just don't give you a chance in this fight,
Well,
mate.
Makhmudov was one of the most avoided until Kabayel took care of him.
Dave Allen is like an enigma. You don't know what you're going to get.
Welcome back to BoxCast. In this episode, we're going to be looking at the upcoming fight between Jaron Ennis and Uisma Lima. I hope I said that correctly. Taking place on the 11th of October 2025 at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, USA. I think it's going to be shown on DAZN worldwide, at least in the UK and US. Let me start with a tail of the tape. Jaron Ennis has got a perfect record, 34 wins, 0 losses, 0 draws, 34 fights in total, 30 wins by KO. He's age 28, he's 5'10", 178 centimeters. He's got a 74-inch reach, 188 centimeters. And he's going to be fighting at super welterweight, so Jaron Ennis is stepping up to 154 pounds, 69.9 kilos. And he fights out of an orthodox stance, although he's a switch hitter, so he can change. Uisma Lima has a record of 14 wins, 1 loss, 0 draws. 15 fights in total, 10 wins by KO. He's 32. We're not quite sure of his height and reach. And he fights out of an orthodox stance as well. It's a step-up fight for Jaron Ennis, Simon.
Step up in weight?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Step up in weight. So warm up in this, although Lima does have a reasonable record, although I'm not sure it's fighters we would know all the names of. He's been beaten by Aaron McKenna.
You know, he's fought
but he's coming up.
Stanionis, David Davidnisian, Chikadzian. Beat them.
Oh, Ennis. No, Ennis's record is okay. No, I meant Lima's.
Sorry, Lima.
So he's had 1 loss to Aaron McKenna, but like
I think this is just
this is just get used to the weight.
From what I'm hearing is the Ortiz Ennis fight's already been made, and this is just keeping Ennis.
Well, Ortiz has got a fight coming up, isn't he? So
busy.
And this is a step up in weight fight for Ennis.
The only thing
step up in thingy.
I have a problem with Ennis is, and I've said it before, is give him an opponent who he doesn't think's going to challenge him. He's not going to put on his best performances.
Well, we've seen that at welterweight, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's a good move up for him. Some massive fights, but I think he just takes care of this guy. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, it's just how I get used to weight, but I think he was a big welterweight all the time anyway. He's been sparring with Canelo, which he asked for, not Canelo, from the point, because I think his brother knows.
Did you hear the rumours that he knocked Canelo down 4 times?
Not 4 times, but I did hear the rumours that he knocked him down. It wasn't specific, the ones I'd seen, but like...
I'm a massive fan of Ennis.
Yeah, I know. I'm not so much. But I think he's a really good
him
boxer.
Against Ortiz after this fight. I mean, we're already talking about that fight because, like I said, I don't see him having a problem.
Well, I think Ortiz has got a tougher fight than he has.
Yeah. I think Ennis is going to rule this division. I really, really do.
He could do.
Time for the Ennis show. Beats Crawford, Ennis. Smashes him to pieces.
No.
That's what Crawford needs to do. Come back down, fight a proper champion like Ennis.
I don't think he's coming down. No, I don't think he does.
Ennis takes care of him inside.
I think Canelo would beat him, then we could have had that conversation.
Ennis takes care of Crawford inside 6 rounds.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments what you think.
Crawford.
Simon's a bit tired at the moment.
Crawford won't fight Ennis. He's too scared.
He jumped up 3 weight divisions to fight Canelo to get away from him.
Mate.
So what do you expect him to do?
Crawford's too scared to fight Ennis.
You could make an argument. Yeah, he jumped 3 divisions to fight Canelo.
That's why he jumped up.
To go become 3 times
No,
undisputed.
he jumped up to get away from Ennis. Yeah, Ennis was jumping up and went,
I'll get out of this division and
Need
go
to
into
move.
the super middleweight. Make sure there's enough distance between them so he can't catch him.
No, like I say, serious note, I don't think... Ennis,
No, I think this is a tough division.
Yeah, it's
because we're going to do one of the other fights as well.
It's a better division for Ennis. I think
I don't think there were enough names in welterweight left
No.
because they'd all moved up or moved on.
Yeah,
And I think in here we'll find out how good he really is.
but he really needs to push on now, Ennis. He's got to get the Ortiz
Yeah, he
fight.
can't have mediocre performances. He needs to put a good performance on here. Whether he,
Fundora and people like that, he really needs to start fighting them. If you want to say that you're the best, which I think you're up there as one of the best, you need to be fighting these guys. So get rid of Lima. You know, get your promoters making them
can't say
huge
there's
fights.
no names of this. There's plenty of people in this division. It's a stacked division.
Yeah.
So,
but I think it's either going to be one of them. If he's really, really up for it, and Lima's durable, you can go with 4 or 5 rounds.
He's got to be up for it. He's got to put on a performance, hasn't he? But he can take a little bit of time to get used to it, get a few rounds in, and then you've got to take care of business.
It just depends what he wants to do.
He does need to make a little bit of a statement, I think.
Yeah.
And then you've got Crawford's not in this division anymore, so take him out. You've got Ortiz Jr., Fundora, Madrimov, Murtazaliev, Bochuk, Lubin, Zayas, Ramos, and quite a lot more. There's probably some others coming up as well. Lubin, I think, is the one fighting Ortiz Jr., I think.
Yeah.
And Bochuk's had it, although he's disappointing against Adams. But they're all tough. You know, Murtazaliev hasn't had a fight for a while, apart from after his sort of destruction of Tim Tszyu. Madrimov's always there. So, I think there's a few. Ortiz Jr., Fundora, Madrimov, Murtazaliev are
the ones.
Xander Sayas is coming up. Looks quite good, but I think, coming up.
Ennis be taking on the champions.
Yeah.
So get this out the way. Fight Ortiz. That's a massive fight, that as well. I'm sorry, Lima. I just don't give you a chance in this fight,
if
mate.
Crawford stays up, isn't it? Which I think he will, then his WBA is probably going to become available, and then he can become that, and then there's a reason for them all of it to fight for the unification, isn't it? So I think you need to do that. Lima, unfortunately, I don't know that much about. So
Portuguese, is he?
Portuguese, Angolan, but Portuguese residency. So like I said, decent record.
If he wins, it's a huge upset.
Yeah, we sitting here like this.
But unfortunately, I just don't. I don't see. I think Ennis.
I think if Ennis loses this, then no. I think he's too good. He's been sparring with Canelo. He's been in their camp. He's a professional.
Yeah, from what I've been hearing,
he needs to be up.
He was getting.
Well, he's supposed to have had a good. I think if you take out all the things, I think he has had a good camp with Canelo. I think he's had a good experience. From what he said himself, he said, Canelo's the best he's fought. And I think they've had a good experience. I'm not sure he's knocked him down 4 times, but.
He didn't knock him down, knocked him out cold.
I don't.
With a jab.
Yeah.
Imagine what he's going to do to Crawford.
Nothing, because he's not going to fight.
Boom.
Crawford's retired now. He's done his job.
Ennis's
time at 154.
Crawford will have to retire because of Ennis.
But I think he needs to put on a good performance, and there's good fights here and challenges. So there's no push-overs, different types of challenges. Ortiz being one of them, Fundora, different one. So I think this is what are we going to have for decision?
I'm going to go Ennis 6th round.
KO?
Yeah. Or some type of stoppage.
I'm going to go 7.
Don't think
KO.
Yeah.
Just so I cover the top 6 and you cover the bottom ones. I think he has to. There's not much more. On this one, should we do all of them in? We can do the next fight on the same day. There's Allen and Makhmudov, which is taking place on the 11th as well in Sheffield Arena. Let me bring it up. A heavyweight fight, and I think it's a reward for Allen. although I'm not sure you can say that's a reward, but like
Say,
a fight for
here's
him.
your reward, Makhmudov.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's like the best reward, but I think it's a fight because obviously he's done better than expected in a couple of the fights he's had, the recent ones. So, yeah, Tail of the Tape. Here we go. Dave Allen has 24 wins, 7 losses, 2 draws, 33 fights in total. Yeah, 19 wins by KO. He's age 33. He's 6'3". He's got a 75-inch reach, which is 191 centimeters. 6'3" is 191 centimeters in height. The weight limit is obviously heavyweight, so above 200 pounds. And he fights out of an orthodox stance. He's normally around about like 250-ish.
Who, Dave Allen?
I think he was being a bit heavier against Johnny Fisher. And I think it's 2 wins over the fight with Johnny Fisher have got him this, isn't it? So he's done well. And the win over Johnny Fisher in second, but he was 265 in that. So yeah, he's fairly decent sized in that. And he's fighting Arslanbek Makhmudov.
Makhmudov.
Who was one of the avoided ones in this, but he has got 20 wins, 2 losses, 0 draws, 22 fights in total, 19 wins by KO. He's age 36. He's 6'6", 197 centimeters, and he's a 77.6-inch reach, 197 centimeters. He normally fights at around about a similar weight, 260 something pounds, and he fights with an orthodox stance as well. I think it's a tough ask for Dave Allen this, but you never know because he's one of those.
Dave Allen is like an enigma.
Yeah, you don't know.
You don't know what you're going to get.
And Makhmudov was one of the most avoided until Kabayel took care of him.
The reason Dave Allen's took this fight is because he said he's petrified of Makhmudov.
Yeah.
And he needed to be petrified, so we'd do a proper training camp. Now, let's get something straight. Dave Allen's had 2 victories against Johnny Fisher. Yeah, that's great, but let's be honest, what Johnny Fisher?
Yeah, this is a fair bit of step up in.
A fair bit. This is a huge step up.
He's only really fought whenever he stepped up.
Dave Allen's been in the ring with some fantastic
David Price,
people.
Fraser Clark, and then Johnny Fisher. All right, that should have been wins in both. The first one was a dodgy result for Johnny Fisher. But I think it's probably a reasonable payday, reasonable fight to get him.
And Dave Allen can win it. Dave Allen, like I say, he's weird. He's got good chin, power.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually got a really good boxing brain as well.
Yeah. Well, that's how he's been Johnny Fisher. He was a young spring chicken. He was supposed to be like the gatekeeper to show the level, and actually
the problem with Dave Allen, and his problem has always been, is outside of the ring. He hasn't.
His discipline is not always there. Is that what you're trying to say, Simon?
Rubbish. And he's the first to admit it. So fair dues to him.
Well, that's why I think they got him an opponent like that, like you said. So he's taking it seriously. So he does a proper camp and he sticks to it all. And we can just say Inoue and Ahmed Ali are getting ready to rumble.
I've just got a weird feeling Dave Allen's going to go out there and just smash Makhmudov to pieces.
Being Agit Kabel. Just body shot him all over the place.
Like absolutely smash him to pieces. I think the mystery of Makhmudov's been blown.
Well, I think he was avoided till then. He's
still
every fight was a knockout.
I mean, you stand across the ring from him, and he's still.
Well, it's 2 of his fights since then. He's basically finished in the second round and the first round, and then it was Vianello, who's not a bad fighter. I think TKO in 8th round, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I think if Dave Allen can.
It depends what version of Dave Allen.
Because Makhmudov is slow.
Yeah. Relatively.
Yeah. I think if Dave Allen can stay out of reach and work past...
Well, he's got a height disadvantage.
If he can work past this jab, get on the inside,
Well, Dave Allen's a similar stature to Agit Kabayel.
Yeah.
So if you can do what he did, then it's an easy night's work.
Well, it's not easy because he's going to have. I mean, they're going to have a game plan. He's going to have to stick. Well,
yeah,
to it.
That's the one. You got to stick with it and then be disciplined.
But what he can't
and stay out of reach of a firefight and whatever, because
has done in the past is can't rely on his chin to get him through everything.
Yeah.
Because Makhmudov,
they're facing
if he hits you.
He's got obviously that's what he's so many
you're
finishes.
In trouble. So, but I'm going to back Dave Allen on this, and I know I shouldn't, but I am. I'm going to back him.
Okay.
And good luck to him.
Points?
No, I think he's going to knock him out.
Okay. Round
4. Going for an early night
You are going for
I
get Kabayel one. I think Makhmudov's going to win, fortunately. But I think Dave Allen will give him a time, so I think round 6.
Okay.
I'm usually wrong. I've only been right on the Crawford one, so you're usually more accurate than I am. But anyway, we'll have both of them in it. Yeah, let us know in the comments what you thought of the fight, and like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you know when we make our videos. And we shall see you in the next one. Thank you very much.